here in the den of the Djinn. Thank you very much for checking out my videos. Appreciate the love. And one thing I gotta ask you guys, do me a ginormous favor. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that little bell icon, tell me what you guys think. And please be nice, because if you're gonna be a troll, I'll hit you right back. I'm like Kirby. I absorb the energy and send it right back at you. I'm not in the mood to deal with trolls. I will hit you with the same kind of energy every time, guys. So if you gotta be on my channel just to give me shit, be fair warned, I'm not gonna take it. And the fact that you gotta be on somebody else's channel, yes, folks, I'm gonna be talking about people that are very disrespectful, either in life or especially online. Guys, what does it get you? Tell me, what does it get you when you're on somebody's channel or somebody on a live feed, right? And you gotta be a complete and utter prick. I've been seeing it. A lot of you guys are on my channels, just going on just to troll me. Ladies and gentlemen, what the fuck does it get you? Is it me bitching at you, telling you to shut the fuck up? Your opinion means shit. You have no right to say anything, guys. I respect the fact that you try to make me angry, but guess what? It isn't me telling you all this shit. It isn't me angry. Trust me, guys. It isn't me angry. Because believe me, the trolls out there, they aren't worth my anger. They aren't worth anything. The only thing they're barely worth is the content. They're barely worth the ability to tell you guys to F off, right off. And God, I hope it hurts. And I hope it bleeds too. I even had a guy I said that to, and then they're like, what if it doesn't? I'm like, well, somebody down there likes you. And when I mean down there, I'm talking about And this coming from a potential devil myself. Yes, folks, let's just put it this way. If I'm gonna go in the afterlife, it probably won't be in upstairs. Not that I'm not a good guy. I generally am. It's just, honestly, the criteria to go upstairs, I don't know if I fulfill most of it, because I don't really think being a good guy is one of the biggest criteria. I'm gonna be honest, guys. People say, oh, wait a minute. I was like, well, first of all, I'm pretty sure it's very arbitrary at best. A lot of times it probably has more to do with your overall being. And that's just my personal opinion. I don't know what the real criteria is. There's no way in hell I would know. But let's just say, if I gotta survive in a hellhole, trust me, my spirit can handle it, because I spent most of my time in a hellhole we call Earth. So flames and existential torture, living in this society in general is a torture itself. So what else can you do for me? Physical torture, nah. Next. Anyway, hey, how's it going? Hey, thank you for checking out my videos. If you haven't already, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. All you guys out there, please do me a favor. Right in the old. Anyway, thank you for checking out my videos. I sincerely appreciate the love. Anyway. Thank you, appreciate that. Why? Why do you feel sad? Why do you feel sad? Megan, Well, that's not entirely true. And by the way, are you trying to go back around and say I have to go and die? Because again, really, of course, people tell me I should live on. The difference is what kind of society we want to turn ourselves into. And this right here, Christopher, is basically you going online and telling someone to fuck right off to death. Do better, you schnook, you good for nothing piece of garbage. So, you want to retract that statement? Or do you still want to be that idiot shooting things out of his ass? Oh yeah, like, okay, first of all, yeah, I probably have a passport, but the thing is, most other countries aren't doing any better. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Mexico is at the point where they're having issues with their own government. Yeah, folks, I'm gonna be honest, guys. We're at that point. I mean, going further south, Guatemala, all those other places, they're not exactly safe either, especially for someone that is not in their country. Ladies and gentlemen, this world has gone to garbage. Is what I'm trying to tell you. All I'm trying to tell you guys is there is ways we could do better, ladies and gents. We have the power, but the problem is we've been indoctrinated so far. And yes, folks, I'm probably going to be wearing one of those tin hats one of these days. I swear to the gods. Anyway, so if you guys don't, I sincerely appreciate it, Sarah. I appreciate it. I love the thought. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and thank you for telling me that, Chris. Because honestly, I agree. If it was that easy, I would have done that years ago. But ladies and gentlemen, when in this world, it isn't always that easy. Why don't you move? Why don't you go somewhere else? Why don't you go to a different country? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the weird thing about my culture. Ladies and gentlemen, my culture is known for immigrating to another country. Why would I go back to a country that basically is just as garbage as where I left? Why would I do that? Tell me. Because I know for a fact in different places around the world has their own problems, worse if not as bad as the United States. At least here I got shit settled for the most part. I'm only pissed off is we can make it better, but we don't. Why is that the case? Ladies and gentlemen, it's because we're indoctrinated so far up the ass. We are fed stupid juice to the point where we have the power to tell our governments, our officials to fuck off. But do you want to know why we don't? It's because we've been hit so far with the stupid juice. And why do you think I call it stupid juice? What am I calling stupid juice? The shit they pump into us yearly, folks. No, I'm not talking about vaccinations. No, none of that. The vaccinations is the least of our problems. I'm talking about the chemicals that we eat daily. Yes, folks, we eat daily chemicals here in the United States. I prefer food from different countries because of this. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't enjoy a good burger here and there, but the problem is I try not to eat it as much as I used to. Mind you, I still eat it, obviously, because, you know, sometimes convenience, but there are times I think to myself, maybe I should make something for myself. Like, that sucks. I hope you're doing better. I really do. And that sucks that happened. Trust me, I get that. after a few days towards Christmas, most of my family got sick too. I was like, oh great, I'm next. So far, nothing happened, but I wouldn't doubt it over the weekend, honestly. If you see me doing a video and I'm going, shoo, how you doing, guys? That is not gonna be surprising to me, because where I live right now, mind you, I live in a desert and it's cold. It's cold right now. Luckily, it isn't cold enough to see my breath, but honestly, guys, I've had years that I had that point where I'm like I could probably make jokes about smoking, that old bullshit. I used to live in a state where it was so cold, ladies and gentlemen. You sneeze, and you don't sneeze boogers, you sneeze icicles. And I'm talking about the lethal kind. That's how bad it was. Do you want me to tell you guys where exactly? Fine, I'll tell you. It was Colorado specifically. Colorado is one of the states where when it is cold, where Jack Frost decided, you know what? I'm not gonna go full on nipping, man. I'm gonna bite everything, bro. He takes one nibble and the whole fucking city block gets frozen solid. That's how bad it was where I used to live. Mind you, this was well over 20 years ago. From what I understand, it didn't get any better. It didn't get worse, but it didn't get better. Anyway, guys, I'm just on this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Yes, I'm basically on here to pull random shit out of my ass right now, because I'm hoping you're doing okay. Hopefully you're doing okay. Well, if you had a wish, what would it be? No, I am not an actual Djinn, so don't expect me to, wink or cross my arms and it vanished. No, I can't do that. I mean, I wish I could. Otherwise, I would have cured a lot of people in my life that were sick. Trust me, I would have. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, and to all you guys that are sick or are under the mend, I hope you guys get well soon. Be safe out there, guys, and do me a favor, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the future videos. Be safe out there, guys, and try to be careful. It's dangerous. The world is funky, that is. Yeah, well, like I said, I hope you're doing better. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next. Take care.